Hello guys, today we are going to be refuting modalism. What is modalism? Modalism is the satanic doctrine that teaches the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit are one person, but three forms. We as Trinitarians believe otherwise. We believe the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit are three distinct persons, but one God. Let's just get right into it. John 8 verse 17 to 18. It is also written in your law that the testimony of two men is true. My question is, how many persons does it require for the testimony to be true? How many witnesses? Two persons. Great. Jesus says, I am one who bears witness of myself. There's the one person, there's the one witness. Who's the second? And the Father who sent me bears witness of me. How many persons is that? Two persons, because there are two witnesses. Because Jesus says, the testimony of two men is true. So the testimony of two persons is true. So him, Jesus, and the Father are two persons because they both bear witness. And that witness is true because they are two persons. Now, let's go to John 15, verse 26 to 27. Jesus says, But when the Comforter is come, whom I will send unto you from the Father, even the Spirit of truth, which proceedeth from the Father, he shall testify of me. I want you to notice three things here. Jesus is not the Spirit, because he sends the Spirit. Look what Jesus said. But when the Comforter is come, whom I will send unto you from the Father, even the Spirit of truth. So he sends the Spirit. He's not the Spirit. And he says, he shall testify of me. So he cannot be the Spirit because the Spirit testifies of him. Second thing I want you to notice is that the Spirit is not the Father, because the Spirit is sent by Jesus from the Father. If Jesus wanted to say that he will send the Father, then he would say, I'll send the Father. No, he says, I'll send the Spirit from the Father. So the Father and the Spirit are two distinct persons. Now, the third thing I want you to notice here is, okay, this might be a bit off topic, but I want to kill several birds with one stone. Jesus says about the Holy Spirit, he shall testify of me. Now, for those who believe the Spirit is an inanimate object, an active force, those who say that the Holy Spirit is not a person, can you please explain how a non-personal being, an active force, can testify? He has to be a person to testify, because my wall here surely cannot testify. Can your wall? No, it can't. So, many will appeal and say, hey man, this personification, man, is not like literal. Alright. How can it be personification if the Spirit is testifying with other persons? Look at verse 27. And ye shall also bear witness, because ye have been with me from the beginning. So the Spirit is testifying. Let's just first give this example, right? The disciples are testifying. They are persons, right? The Holy Spirit is testifying. He has to be a person because he's testifying with persons. It cannot be personification. Now that we have established that, an objection came. John 10 verse 30. A modalist quoted this to prove that Jesus and the Father are one person. Because Jesus says, I and my Father are one. First of all, that's a pathetic objection, because Jesus didn't say, I and my Father are one person. No. Jesus said, I and my Father are one. In what? Essence. God willing, I'll do a video on that too. If we go to the Greek of this passage, it refutes them. Look what the Greek says. Εγώ και ο πατήρ εν esmen. Let me translate. I and the Father one are. The word esmen means we are. So Jesus is literally saying, we are one. Plural. Look. Present, indicative, active, first person, plural. So it's plural right here. So this concludes the first video. This concludes the first video of today. We refute modalism. Thank you all. God bless.